Hi, my name is Jason Jung. I'm doing a mock demonstration for your school. And let me start off by introducing myself. I'm from the Washington, D.C. area. Prior to this, I was doing real estate, studying real estate, and doing some real estate because my family has a real estate background. And I was also studying IT. And then I decided to uh, break away from my family and work in Korea because I have teaching experience. And right now it's been about a little under a year since I've been here, but it feels like it's only been a few months. And last time I was in Korea was about 7 years ago. So it seems very different now because of technology, and times have changed and everything. All the businesses have moved on. I don't recognize any of the places that I used to go to. The location is different. All the architecture, the buildings, they're different. So I can't really recognize many places anymore. However, it's good to be back, and I like teaching. Basically, I've been teaching elementary and middle school students as of now. And my hobbies, some of the things I like to do in my spare time is go hiking, traveling. I like to do yoga. I like to wakeboard, sometimes play golf. And that's about it. I have other hobbies, but let's just leave it at that. I'm on a time limit right now. Okay, let's start off with our first lesson. Okay, I prepared many things here. Let's do a warm-up usually I do a warm-up for 5 minutes, but since we're on a time crunch, let's do a warm-up. So, John, Ted, Sarah, and Josh, okay, you don't have to answer all the questions, actually, because I'm doing a mock demo for a school, so just in case, just comply. Okay. So let's talk about seasons. What's your favorite season? Josh, what's your favorite season? Okay. What about Ted? What's your favorite season? Okay. Okay, my favorite season is the summer because you know why? You tell me why. It's always a WH answers. Why, where, what, who, what did you do, where did you go? So I would like to say I like summer because you can wear light clothes. You can wear shorts, you can wear slippers. You're free to wear what you want. You don't have to put layers and layers like during the winter. And the clothes cost more during the winter, I believe, and it's a little stuffy. And it takes more time to get dressed. Okay, let's move on to the next segment. Alright, now I would like to talk about today's topic. Today's topic is, should gun makers pay the cost of gun violence? Okay, some people say that gun makers should be held responsible for gun violence. Other people say this is unfair. What do you think? So just give me your opinion, okay? If you don't understand everything, I will explain it. It's against the law to make unsafe products in the United States. You can't build cars with bad brakes. You can't sell bad food that make people sick. Okay? And you can't make toys that are dangerous to kids. Nowadays, slime. Slime, they have bad chemical elements. Okay? Should they be considered an unsafe product? Should gun makers be punished? What do you think? So just give me your opinion. Opinion is what you think about it. Okay, so I think, depending on the country, I think, for instance, the United States, it's an amendment, a law, a legal amendment. So they have the right to bear arms. So I think they have the right to possess guns. Firearms, but I think my opinion is I think they should raise the age because to 21 because 18 I think is too young. That's my opinion. Okay, now give me your opinion. How about you, Ted? Okay, good answer. Okay, Sarah, how about you? Are you sure? You don't think they should carry guns? But the United States is dangerous. So, you know, there are many criminals, bad people, dangerous people. It's very free and open over there. Korea is very safe. We don't have guns. So, but if Korea was very dangerous, you know, if they had a lot of drugs and violence, shouldn't we be able to carry guns and bear arms? Okay, but now let's move on to the next segment. Next segment is, now what are some common issues in Korea these days, the current events? Recently, when I was teaching, we talked about the African swine disease. Okay, that's killing many pigs, so we have to slaughter them. It's called culling. We have to cull them. You know, we have to target specific pigs that are infected, and we have to kind of eliminate them, get rid of them. It's kind of like euthanasia, but we're just slaughtering them. We have to get rid of them because they're gonna die anyway. Okay, they're infected with the disease. So, and this has spread across Asia, such as Vietnam, Thailand, China, Cambodia. Okay, so it's kind of bad for business. And then we have another issue with Japan. What's the issue with Japan, Sarah? Okay, Uniqlo. Okay, Uniqlo is a clothing brand, Japanese brand. Okay, so we're boycotting them. Why are we boycotting them? Because they're kind of damaging our economy. They're hurting our economy. With the semiconductors, we need products to make our smartphones in Korea. So we need their products. We need their equipment that they export to us, and they're preventing that. Okay, so now we've decided to boycott Japan, saying no Japan, we're protesting, we're demoing. Boycott means not to buy things from other countries. Not to buy. Okay. Mitsubishi, Honda, cars are very popular in the US. I don't see too many Japanese cars in Korea, but we don't buy Japanese products. Like Panasonic, long time, JVC. Japanese they were like the electronic kingpin at the time during the 80s, but they're not anymore. I believe Samsung. Samsung is they're at the top, smartphone. So we need the semiconductors. We need to build semiconductors so we can input them in our smartphones. Okay, so that's the issue with Japan. Okay, are there any other issues these days? The suicide of K-pop star Sully. She's part of the member of FX about 10 years ago. And I was recently listening to their song, to their music. And it was in the news recently, and then I said, why is she in the news? Is this fake? Okay. So, but then it kept coming on the news, and I couldn't understand the news. So then I asked one of my students, hey, did you know the singer Sully? And these are elementary school students, elementary, middle school. They knew her. And I was surprised she was only 25. It was 10 years ago, so I thought she was maybe 30, over 30 or something. But they said she's 25. So she was in middle school when she started. I was like, wow. I had no idea. It's tragic because she died because of negative comments, negative blogs on the internet, bad messaging. So I think they're gonna make a law against that. You know, they're gonna track the IP addresses and make a law against that. Instead of just being fined, they can be imprisoned. So I hope they can implement something to get rid of this these tragedies, I would say. because there's too many suicides in Korea. That's one big issue. Okay, so to cut it short, I think this mock demonstration has been long enough. I have so many topics I've prepared. I can't do all this. It takes too much time. And then lastly, let me just show you a sample of my writing sample. Okay, my penmanship is flawless actually, but nowadays we don't write much. So over the years my penmanship hasn't been as good. It's looking like scribble scrabble. So some people can't read it. I don't write print because print it's too slow. So but nowadays everyone types, so it's kind of becoming obsolete. All right, this concludes my mock demonstration. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.